We're getting ready to roll into 1-2, and the main thing to worry about is silence is golden. I'm going to use a burn card, and gosh, I'm just trying to think of all the different weapons that are in the game and what I might like to actually use. And I don't hate on the LMGs, honestly. They're kind of fun. Sure, we'll use a burn card on an LMG and see what we get. We got an RPK. I already know that just based on the look of it. We didn't really spend a lot of time. Oh my gosh, it came with a legendary. Not a legendary, well, no, it is a legendary. Huh. That's not a named one, though. Okay, that's where I was getting confused. We didn't spend a lot of time on the last one talking about weapons, but there are a variety of categories. Assault rifles, light machine guns, shotguns, SMGs, and then all your secondaries, which can be pistols, shotguns, bow and arrow, melee weapons like claws and baseball bats and fire axes and all the things. And quite frankly, we're in a pretty good spot. You know what? I'm going to collect me some extra money because I'm a jerk and I can. Oh, look at that. I can take you out and you and... Oh, yeah. It'd actually make my life easier if you all just climbed up here, because then I can just start taking you out one at a time. I mean, I don't really need the money right now, but, you know, when the game gives you an opportunity to farm a bunch of money, believe me, you take it, because money is what makes this game winnable, I guess? Anyway, between levels you get to go play in the shop. We will buy an offensive slot. We don't really need a quick item up. Actually, no, we need the upgrade. Sorry, I was going to say we don't need a quick item slot. We do need the slot. We don't need the slot, we need the upgrade. We're going to go ahead and buy team health, team stamina, team ammo. We're going to buy all the team things, and then I'm going to buy... Actually, I should have bought more than that. I didn't work that out very well. I need to go farm like another $200 right quick, if you don't mind, guys. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to. I don't think I will, but I kind of want to, just because then I would be able to afford one more kit. Since we're doing Silence is Golden, I didn't tell you about the challenge cards. I guess we should look at that real quick. Where are those? E! I'm not even going to try to go into the deck that I have or why. It's a whole thing. I honestly don't even know what's in this deck, so I might not be even using the things I should be using. Oh, I have glass cannon in here. Forgot about that. That makes perfect sense for me, though. There it is right there. Silence is Golden. Complete the level without triggering any bird snitches, car alarms, alarm doors, or dusters to earn an additional $500, which will be meaningless because, seriously, we're going to make that with the embezzler. Maybe not with the embezzler, but we'll earn that very easily. It's not going to be that big a deal. So all this weird oral-like stuff on the ground are razor worms. You got to crouch through them if you don't want to take any damage. And we will take that guy right there, power bars. That's going to give us an extra 1% damage for the remainder of this map. That's good in my book. And we do have, you know what? While I can, I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy one more flashbang, and you will... Huh.
Need that.
I don't even remember finding these things. Why do we have a random flamethrower in here? Someone must have... I don't remember why that's even in here. So if I switch to my primary, that'll drop it. I honestly have no idea. I don't remember why this is here. Oh, it's probably to get rid of this. That makes sense. That's right. Okay. I remember things now. Now let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm trying to be careful not to move forward too much. And I also don't want to annoy the birds. I don't see any money by them. Going to make a point of getting rid of that right there, though. And crouching to get up to the birds. Crouching, of course, means you're moving quietly, so you're not making as much noise. We'll have to come back for that, but I need to go trigger something, so it's fine. Oh, no, wait, we're not triggering it yet. That's right, my bad. We gotta move forward first. Sorry, I'm going to sort of remember things and sort of not. It's been... Oh, trauma right there. Peaches are great. They heal 5 trauma damage. They are one of the best things on the map. Just straight up. And since we have hang, we are getting more food to drop than standard, which is just great for us. Like, Zero complaints about that. We've got an ump. We have an embezzler. There's really no need for finding any additional weapons right now. Not really. The snitch right there is going to be a problem. I need someone with...
What do you want to do? Tear him to death?
Sorry, I'm just watching to see what happens. Well, I guess it wasn't triggered. Oh, hey, Puss Flinger. Do you burn? You do burn.
Anyone have a candy bar?
Okay, so we're going to trigger a horde right here, and that's fine, because we're also going to back up in a second. Hey, my friend, hold on to that. If you don't get in my way, that would be great. Oh, I didn't mean to throw the second one. Dang it, I accidentally burned my second flashbang. So that's one of the big bosses, and we got to fight this guy right now. I mean, we don't actually have to. Shoot the meatball. Here we go. RPK for the win. We can actually avoid him, and, you know, I would generally recommend avoiding him if you don't know what you're doing here. But since I do, or I pretend like I do, he is now gone. Bye-bye, my friend. Have a good day. So, the ogre, obviously not dead. We'll see if he turns up later. Wouldn't surprise me if that were the case, but I don't know. I guess you never know, right? Ooh, that didn't set off the gasoline there, or the gas can. That's good. I don't need to be melting all these. I'm just kind of choosing to. There we go. Mainly because I don't like having to deal with this crap, so, you know. Ugh, buddy, I'm not doing a good job of anything here. When you get hit by the bile that they throw, the bile jars, that ends up... Oh, I gotta be careful here. Don't set off cars. It ends up attracting the zombies to you. So you see those guys that were green-eyed? That's why. Let's get rid of you. That one's already toast. Alright. Guess I'm just gonna take my pills for now. I should have grabbed a first aid kit, and I didn't think to do that, so it's fine. Here, if I can get the kill, that's worth more money. Of course, I didn't get the kill, so not worth much money. Still don't think I did, I don't know. Oh, look at that shot. That was beautiful right there. I was just feeding that one right through. I don't know if we're going to keep the embezzler forever. I think if we can find some more money cards, this guy is not alarmed, right? Speaking of first aid kit, there it is. Boom, done. Sometimes a plan comes together. Right. Let's get rid of that stuff. And we can move forward a little bit. Not doing a very good job of being thrifty with the usage of the flamethrower. And I definitely don't need to be clearing everything. As I said, I just kind of want to. I'm just choosing to. You know what? Let's melt that guy before anything... Jim. Before anything bad happens. These guys, if I remember right, their weak spot is the canisters on their hip. Like, if you're wondering why all of the special enemies have a bright blue spot, and they didn't have that in the cutscene video. Extra life. Receive the ability to revive a dead teammate by consuming one of your lives. This is one of the super special cards. Those should persist through the rest of the game, if I remember right. When you use medical accessory, it also heals 3 trauma to the target. Oh, that is such a great card. I mean, that's a permanent in any medic deck for this game, like, just straight up. I should mention, by the way, the bots, since they give you their money, it's not possible for them to buy cards, so their deck just sucks. And that's where the challenge is in playing solo, is you're dealing with crappy bot deck. And, I don't know. It's good for certain things, but it's generally not a great deck. It's very much a beginner deck without a lot of the cards that you unlock along the way. Like, I mean, we haven't even talked about progression and all this. I'm playing with a very much either a straight up end game or near end game account. So a lot of the things that if you're brand new to this game, there's just so much happening that you will not have happening for you. You won't have burn cards to use, you won't have the deck I have. And that's not a bragging or anything. I'm not saying my deck is even good, just to be perfectly clear. Like, my deck is probably trash, really. It's something that was adjusted over and over and over when playing this game with some friends and playing in a variety of difficulties along the way. I mean, no hope. This is a nightmare, so this is one level above the hardest in the game. Might not look like it, because for the most part we're doing pretty well, but I don't know. what can I say, I guess? My bot friends are very talented. I don't know, I got nothing, but it would be a lot to, oh, that's beautiful right there. It would be a lot to explain every little mechanic in this game, which is a shame because it really does sort of deserve that sort of thing, I think. Like, I don't know, I mean, I'm not really the right person for that, so I'm not suggesting that I would do that or that I should do that or could do that, will do that, any of those things. Really not. That's not my style. My style is just to show off the game and play like an idiot and have fun with it. So here we are. Yeah, I figured someone's probably going to be coming from the side here. Let's check in here. Got to be careful a little bit in here because there is going to be a potential security door up ahead. Definitely do not want to set off any of those guys. So I didn't really talk about it, but the bots, well, players get one free heal off the machine here, as we have lovingly called it, the first aid cabinet. But I don't know, back in the day we were always calling it the machine, I think. You can tell the bots to use it, which is amazing because the bots in most games are just absolutely useless and won't do anything. So it's such a delight that, oh, that's interesting. Because that guy died when I had the embezzler out, it counted for the money. That's excellent. Didn't know that was a thing. Anyway, you can have the bots do one off of the machine. They always get one if I remember right. Maybe even in No Hope. Except theirs is time limited, so they'll get a new one every so often. Marked for death. Do I not have that one? Okay. I mean, it's a free 10% damage buff. That means I have to start marking all the enemies as I'm playing, which honestly, that was a common thing to have in my decks. I don't want any of those, that's fine. So I'm okay with that play style. There we go, there's a shoot. I do want that, sort of. There are still some skins and things I haven't unlocked in the game, and I don't know how much I care. But I think we're going to drag that bag to wherever our end game is. Ooh, that door over there is alarmed. You can always see the security notice on the doors. That's how you know. Well, how you doing, my friend? Shoot, let me get around the corner. There we go. That's fine. All right, so we're going to do this, and we're just going to do the old juggle. This is horrible and annoying. Like, there's nothing fun about this, but I got pretty good at it over the years. So I kind of know the maps reasonably well. Thanks for whoever threw that. Or thanks to whoever threw that. What do we have in hand right now? We have the bag, so I guess that means I need to do this. Cat, you're going to just be in the way again, aren't you? I was really hoping you would go sit in your basket, but which you, for whatever reason, have been using in the last week and never have before prior to that, but, you know, it is what it is. There's a door right here. We're going to unlock this one. There you go. And then I do want to, before we worry about the bag, we're going to leave it right, actually here, let me leave it right in front of the door. That way I don't forget about it, or I'm less likely to forget about it. We'll leave that guy right there. That's going to be a grip for a melee weapon. That doesn't do us any good. I'm just going to go ahead and bust these pills right here. Smoke grenades, not into that. They're fine. I have no problem with them, just to be slightly more precise. I'm fine with Molotovs for right now. I do want this guy, though. Where are you? Here we go. Because we need to go clear some worms. Trying to make sure we're not triggering any sleepers. If it's not clear already, oh, there we go. We're gonna do this just fine. Here, before we go too far, I do want to trigger the event in here. Sorry to spoil things, but there is an event we're going to walk into momentarily. There we go. I'm just clearing some of that stuff because I mentioned earlier we are going to do tunnels, and there's a tunnel right there. We're not going to do it right now, because we have other things we need to do, but we are going to do it. Here, let's use the toolkit to open the warped chest. That will get rid of its badness. Prototype 378. I don't remember what this one does. It slows the target. It's a special ump. Oh, the mother load. Oh, I do like the mother load. And there's a gold pipe. Perfect. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go run into this room. This is going to trigger an event. Eventually. Okay. Here we go. There's the event. I'm going to throw the gold pipe. And with any luck... Now they're all coming from behind. That's kind of annoying. Oh, sorry about that. I shot my friend. I don't remember if I have down in front. I know we used to play with down in front because we were so terrible at hitting each other, and eventually we got good enough that we didn't need down in front. Down in front is a hard that basically lets you avoid team damage. If you're crouching, you don't take team damage. Doesn't matter if you're crouching when you shoot, just if you are crouching, you don't take team damage when you're hit. Now let's just go ahead and park it up here. You know what? Oh, I accidentally threw all the Molotovs at some point, probably because I was trying to punch, because I was hitting my punch button for World War Z. My bad. Oh, that's not good. All right, this is going to be bad. I'm going to back off into the corner here. I just want to get away from all the zombies coming in if they are, and they're not. There we go. Let's get some burn damage on our friend the tank. Not the tank, the ogre. I know. That's a Left 4 Dead thing right there, if you don't know what I was referencing with the tank. Couple hundred. Good stuff. Money. Yeah, I'm definitely going to clear as much money as we can out of this mission. That is 100% the goal. There's nothing in that truck. See, there's often some money in there. There is not this time. Just looking to see if there's any other money anywhere else. There's often a free card in the back there. Oh, I still have one more of those? 2 of those. Okay, well, whatever. For whatever reason, I was thinking I had run out of them. Did not. That's fine. So let's move up to this next car up ahead here. Oh, there's a police car that is alarmed. Now, if I remember correctly, the bots will not set off the alarm. And I don't see... There we go. Gonna say I don't see any money in the car, but I was wrong. There was money. Perfect. So I guess if we really want, we can push ahead to right here. This is the last spot on the map we're going to be able to access, because we're going to have to back away in a second, because we are going to go take that tunnel. Well, let me tell you what. Hi. Come on now. We have no idea which tunnel we will get. Of course, there are several tunnels in the game. To tell you, the tunnels are an expansion for the game. It was the first expansion, I think? I don't know, I don't remember. I think it was the first expansion for the game. They had the tunnels, which is going to be some extra maps. It's something that is an optional piece of content. You don't have to do it. There's no penalty for not doing it. There's just... Oh, thanks, Bot Jim. I appreciate you. I was actually going to go use that bandage right there, but I don't need to now. But the second one is the second expansion is the one that added Talia here, our friend on the team. I forget if Hang was the first expansion or the second. I honestly don't remember. I want to say maybe the first. I mean, we haven't even talked about all the characters. We sort of mentioned that all the characters have sort of special abilities to them, some sort of bonus, which, as I said in the last video, really helps provide a sense of replayability with the game. Because, you know, not every run is going to be the same. I'm going to go ahead and take the prototype for now. I'm sort of torn on it just because I don't love this weapon, and I don't really like the blue special weapons. They're just not great. That would have been helpful to have. My bad. Whatever. Here, I'm going to go ahead and use this to get rid of some trauma. And we'll trigger this for all the bots, but I'll run with the prototype for now. It's going to slow down enemies, and that will be helpful. I don't like that the blue ones are just not that good. That's a can of food, isn't it? It's peanut butter. Dang it. See, that would have been useful. But I don't know, whatever. It's fine. You also can't put any attachments on the legendary weapons, which, like, I love me the mother load, especially the good one that doesn't give you a negative to reload speed. Oh, iron supplements. That's not a bad one. It grants the 4 armor plates, which is handy. Sure, we'll take that. Anyway, we're going to call this one good right here. We will be going into more stuff. I'm going to leave before I trigger that guy, and fail the bonus part of the mission. Right now, we are going to call this one good. We will pick up on the next one as we start jumping into the first Ridden hive, otherwise known as the tunnel. Catch that one, Tolan. Thanks for watching. Pretty sure we are successful with the card there. See you later. Ooh, snake bite.